Chapter 15: Social and Religious Reforms. Introduction. Implementation of the Western system of education brought about a new awakening among the Indians. The Indian reformers started finding new ways and means to bring social reforms in India. Now, let us learn about the socio-religious reformers of the 19th century, who strived towards reforming the Indian society by establishing various organizations. Competencies 1. To gain knowledge about the factors that led to the awakening of the Indian society in the 19th century and the efforts of thinkers. 2. To recall the contributions of the reformers and their organizations towards social awakening. 3. To gain knowledge of the effects of the social reformation movement. As a result of the introduction of modern Western philosophy, there was a new awakening in India. Western culture, clothing, behavior, society, religious ideas, beliefs, and British social ideals had a profound effect on Indians. Indians were influenced, especially by the Western scientific thought, humanism, and rationalism. All these formed the cause of Indian Renaissance at the time of British colonization. Renaissance was the awareness of aspirations of equality. This was also known as social and religious reformation. This movement laid emphasis on social empowerment of Dalits and women. There has been discussions that the British imposed imperialism, maintaining that English education was the only path towards liberation for Indians. Brahma Samaj, 1828 CE. In modern times, Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the foremost among those who created social awareness among Indians. He was rightly called the father of Indian Renaissance by Rabindranath Tagore. With an intention to revive the sluggish Indian society, Raja Ram Mohan Roy established an organization known as Atmiya Sabha in 1814 CE. It closed down in 1819 CE. In 1828 CE, he established Brahma Sabha. This organization was renamed as Brahma Samaj the following year. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the representative of harmonious blend of Eastern and Western philosophies. Brahma Samaj vehemently opposed practices of sati, caste system, idol worship, polygamy, child marriage, and all kinds of superstitions. Raja Ram Mohan Roy and his followers appealed to the British government to eradicate the meaningless practice of sati. Thus, the then Governor-General William Bentinck declared that practice of sati was illegal, 1829 CE. Raja Ram Mohan Roy firmly believed that inhuman practices could be eradicated through Western education. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who advocated widow marriage and monotheism, began his social reformation movement by starting a newspaper named Samvada Kaumudi. Raja Ram Mohan Roy attempted to cleanse the Hindu religion through rationalism. In order to justify his stand, he translated 5 Upanishads from Sanskrit to Bengali. Ram Mohan Roy was one of the earliest persons to advocate English education. He ran an English school using his own funds. He also established a college of Vedanta. He was one of the pioneers in the field of journalism too. He published many magazines. To sum up, he dedicated his life to fight against social injustice. Devendranath Tagore and Keshab Chandra Sen continued his social reformist activities. Let's know, Raja was the title given to Ram Mohan Roy by the Mughal Emperor in 1829. CE. Prarthana Samaj, 1867 CE. Prarthana Samaj was started by Atmaram Panduranga. After the Brahma Samaj, this was a prominent social reformist organization that started in the Bombay, present Mumbai province. Bal Wagul, N.G. Chandavarkar, M.G. Ranaid and others were its main leaders. They paid attention towards widow marriage, intercaste marriage, upliftment of women, and development of the deprived classes. They also started ashrams for the destitutes and orphans. They opened educational institutions for the welfare of widows. Satya Shodak Samaj, 1873 CE. A non-Brahmin movement was started by Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, 1827 to 1890 CE in Maharashtra. With an intention to create awareness among the lower strata of the society in Maharashtra, he established the Satya Shodak Samaj. He started schools for untouchables, orphans and widows. He condemned the Brahmin priestly class and explained his philosophy in the form of a dialogue in his book Gulamgiri, Slavery. Along with his wife Savitri Bai, he opened a school for girls in Pune. In 1863 CE, he attempted to put an end to the incidence of female infanticide by starting rehabilitation centers for child widows. He encouraged widow remarriages. B.R. Ambedkar had considered Mahatma Jyotiba Phule as his spiritual mentor, Young Bengal movement. The reformist concerns of Raja Ram Mohan Roy inspired many young intellectuals in Bengal. This paved the way for the Young Bengal movement. The Anglo-Indian youth, Henry Vivian de Rosio, was the leader of this movement. He gave a call to the youth to be independent and wise in their thinking. However, Indians did not respond appropriately to his call. Arya Samaj, 1875 CE, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, 1824 to 1883 CE, established the Arya Samaj. His original name was Mula Shankar. He wished that an ideal society which existed during the Vedic times in India should be re-established in the present times too. In this context, he gave the call, "Return to the Vedas." He condemned idol worship, untouchability, child marriage and caste system. He encouraged intercaste marriage and widow remarriage. He also advocated monotheism. Dayananda Saraswati has expressed his thoughts in his famous work Satyartha Prakasha. Arya Samaj not only worked towards development of education in India, but also gave an impetus to the national movement. The Arya Samaj leader Lala Hamsaraj established the Dayananda Anglo-Vedic School in Lahore, DAV 1886. National leaders Ike Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai and others were profoundly influenced by the philosophy and teachings of Arya Samaj. Dayananda Saraswati's disciple, Shraddhananda, began Shuddhi movement, purification movement, to bring back to the Hindu religion all those who had got converted to other religions. Dayananda opposed the acquisition of authority by Brahmins only on the basis of their birth. He declared that everybody, including women, had the right to study the Vedas. He supported worship of cows. To sum up, Arya Samaj was a movement that inspired feelings of Swarajya and Swadeshi. Ramakrishna Mission, 1897 C. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. This was the call given by Swami Vivekananda to the Indian youth. His original name was Narendranath Dutta. He was born on 12th January 1863 CE at Kolkata. He was a disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and later became a monk. After the demise of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, the responsibility of bringing together all his disciples and guiding them fell on Narendranath's shoulders. In 1892 CE, heeding the suggestion of the King of Khetri, Ajit Singh, Narendranath Dutta was renamed as Swami Vivekananda. He participated in the First Parliament of World Religions, 1893 CE, at Chicago, by representing the Hindu religion. The speech that he gave there about Vedanta made him instantly famous worldwide. He was attracted by the many achievements of the Western culture and equality shown to women.
Vivekananda toured the length and breadth of India on foot and was moved by the plight of the society in the country. He used to say that, as long as there is starvation, poverty, and ignorance in the world, he would repeatedly take birth to alleviate all those problems. Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar started a Sanskrit college for non-Brahmin students. In 1856, for the first time, a widow remarriage in the upper class took place legally in Calcutta under his leadership. Vivekananda established Ramakrishna Mission in order to continue his humanitarian work in social service. Having a lot of respect and concern for women, he emphasized, upliftment of women is upliftment of the nation. He urged everyone to help the poor. To sum up, he dreamt about excellence of India.
Bal Gangadhar Tilak describes Swami Vivekananda as the true father of Indian nationalism.
Many national leaders, including Subhash Chandra Bose, were influenced by the writings of Swami Vivekananda. Before going to the Parliament of World Religions, Swami Vivekananda paid a visit to the Mysore province. Chamarajendra Wodiyar X, who invited Vivekananda to his palace, provided financial assistance to him to attend the conference. On the advice of Vivekananda, the king started 3 separate schools for Dalits. Activity: collect information about the speech Vivekananda made at the Parliament of World Religions at Chicago. Theosophical Society. 1875 C. Theosophical Society, Brahma Vidya Samaja, was established at New York by the Russian lady Madame H.P. Blavatsky and an American colonel H.S. Alcott. They came to India and established the Society's international office at Adyar, near Chennai. Later, Dr. Annie Besant became its president. She was influenced by the Indian culture and translated the Bhagavad Gita into English. She published the newspapers New India and Commonwealth. She became a powerful force in the Indian Theosophical movement.
Objectives of the Theosophical Society.
1. To establish universal brotherhood, irrespective of all differences. 2. To do a comparative study of religion, philosophy, and science. 3rd, to investigate the unexplained laws of nature and the powers latent in man.
Annie Besant established the Central Hindu College at Benares. This institution later came to be known as Benares Hindu University, BHU. She began the Home Rule movement too. She was the first lady president of the Indian National Congress, 1917. Aligarh movement and Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. Majority of the Muslims viewed the Western education with suspicion and believed that it was against their religious interests. In the beginning, in 1863 CE, Nawab Abdul Latif established the Mohammedan Literary Society. He attempted to spread English education through this organization. In addition to this, he tried to promote harmony between Hindus and Muslims. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan was the one who gave the nature of a movement to these attempts.
Born.
In 1817 CE at Delhi, he was appointed as the judicial officer in the British East India Company. He saw that his community had lost economic and social opportunities due to lack of English education. Hence, he desired that his community would find suitable representation in the government by getting educated. As a social reformer, he opposed the Purdah system, polygamy, and the system of talaq. He began the Translation Society in order to enable translation of English scientific and literary works into Urdu. Later on, the society was renamed as Scientific Society. In order to spread scientific thinking among Muslims, he started the magazine Aligarh Institute Gazette. This magazine was published in both English and Urdu. In 1875 CE, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan established the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College. This institution got transformed into Aligarh Muslim University in 1920.
CE.
Sri Narayana Guru. Sri Narayana Guru is well known as a saint and social violence reformer. He was born in 1854 CE in a family of the Ezhava community in Tiruvankur. In 1903 CE, he established an organization named Sri Narayana Dharma Petipalana Yogam. Through that organization, He strived to achieve social, economic, and cultural progress of the Ezhava and other backward communities of Kerala. He opposed caste system and animal sacrifice. He started Sanskrit in schools and gave admission to everybody, irrespective of their caste and religion. He built around 30 temples. All people of Kerala, including untouchables, were allowed to enter these temples. He wanted every temple to have a good library with the holy books of all the religions. Sri Narayana Guru's vision is evident in this statement: one God, one religion, and one caste. Even Karnataka came under his quote influence. Sri Narayana Guru passed away in 1928 CE. Activity: collect more information about Sri Narayana Guru. Women social reformers: Madam H.P. Blavatsky, Annie Besant, Savitribai Phule, Tharabai Shinde, Pandit Ramabai are the main women social reformers of India. Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule was a prominent social and educational reformer and a poetess. She started a school for Kinbay girls in Pune, along with her husband, Jyotiba Phule, and also worked as a, quote, teacher in that school. She tried to stop infanticide by opening a rehabilitation center for child widows. She fought against gender discrimination and caste system. Due to this reason, she had to face resistance from the society. She shouldered the responsibility of social struggle waged by her husband, Jyotiba Phule. She led Satya Shodhak Samaj. After the death of her husband, Jyotiba Phule, while treating the patients of plague along with her son, she died of plague. Her friend Fatima Sheikh accompanied her in all her struggles. Tharabai Shinde is the first woman freedom fighter of Maharashtra, being a member of Satya Shodhak Samaj of Jyotiba Phule. She participated actively in the social struggles. She backed the protection of child widows and widow remarriages. She has strongly opposed the exploitation of women in her book Stree Purush Tulana. Pandita Ramabai was a famous Christian reformer of India. She was born in Gangamula of Western Ghats as the daughter of Anantha Shastri Dongre and Lakshmi Bai. She received education against the practice of the times. She accepted Christianity while her life for the betterment of women of India and established an organization, Mukti Mission, in 1889 CE. This institution is active till today and provides rehabilitation to widows, orphans, and alcoholics. I. Fill in the blanks with a suitable word. First, Raja Ram Mohan Roy started Samvada Kumudi. Second, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule wrote the book Gulamagiri. Third, Dayananda Anglo-Vedic College in Lahore was started by Lala Hamsaraj. Fourth, Pandita Ramabai started Mukti Mission for the upliftment of women. 2. Answer the following in a word or sentence each. 1. Who is called the father of Indian Renaissance? Answer, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. 2. Who is Mahadev Govind Ranade? Answer, Mahadev Govind Ranade is one of the main leaders of Prarthana Samaj. 3. Who is the founder of Satya Shodhak Samaj? Answer, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. 4th, arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Who gave this call? Answer, Swami Vivekananda. 5. Who is Annie Besant? Answer, Annie Besant was the president of Theosophical Society. Who was the leader of the Aligarh movement? The Aligarh movement? Answer, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. 7. Name the institution started by Sri Narayana Guru. Answer, Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam. 8. Who was the author of Stri Purusha Tulana? Answer: Tharabai Shinde. 9. Who was the famous Christian social reformer of India? Answer: Pandita Ramabai. Third, discuss in groups and answer the following questions. 1. Write a note on social and religious reformation measures of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Answer: Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the first man to create social awareness in modern times. To revive the sluggish Indian society, Raja Ram Mohan Roy established an organization known as Atmiya Sabha in 1814 CE. He started Brahma Sabha. Later it was renamed as Brahma Samaj. The Brahma Samaj opposed child marriage, sati system, caste system, idol worship, polygamy, and many other superstitions. He believed that through education, social evils will be eradicated. 2. What is the role of Jyotiba Phule in social reformation? Answer: with an intention to create awareness among the lower strata of the society in Maharashtra, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule established the Satya Shodak Samaj. He started schools for untouchables, orphans, and widows. He condemned the Brahmin priestly class. Along with his wife Savitribai, he opened a school for girls in Pune. He encouraged widow remarriages. 3. What are the objectives of the Theosophical Society? Answer: the objectives of the Theosophical Society are 1. To establish universal brotherhood, irrespective of all differences. 2. To do a comparative study of religion, philosophy, and science. 3rd, to investigate the unexplained laws of nature and the powers latent in man. 4. What is the role of Syed Ahmed Khan in reforming the Muslim community? Answer: as a social reformer, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan opposed the Purda system, polygamy, and the system of talaq. He began Translation Society in order to enable translation of English scientific and literary works into Urdu. In order to spread scientific thinking among Muslims, he started the magazine Aligarh Institute Gazette. 5. What were the measures taken by Sri Narayana Guru in reforming backward communities? Answer: in 1903 CE, Sri Narayana Guru established an organization named Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam. Through that organization, he strived to achieve social, economic, and cultural progress of the Ejava and other backward communities of Kerala. He started Sanskrit schools and gave admission to everybody, irrespective of their caste and religion. He built around 30 temples. All people of Kerala, including untouchables, were allowed to enter these temples. 6. What was the role of Pandita Ramabai in the reformation of women? Answer: Pandita Ramabai was a famous Christian reformer of India. She received education against the practice of the times. She dedicated her life for the betterment of women of India and established an organization, Mukti Mission, in 1889 CE. This institution is active till today and provides rehabilitation to widows, orphans, and alcoholics. 4th, match the following names in column A with related words in column B.